Hi, welcome to Dr. Zahir Math. In this video, I'm going to explain exercise 1.6 for the course MA101 Calculus 1 for Bachelor Degree Program. Right. So, we will learn easy step-by-step methods to calculate the limits without any confusion. By the end of this video, you will be able to solve limits problem quickly and confidently. Right. Let's start 1.6. Right. What do you mean by limit loss? So you want to know the limit loss. Without loss also you can solve the problem. But anyway, simple examples I'll give you. For example, limit x goes to a or x tends to a. You have two functions, f of x plus g of x, right? You can split this limit into f of x and g of x when there is a plus, when there is a minus. So limit x tends to a f of x plus limit x tends to a g of x. Is it only for plus, teacher? No, it's for plus also as well as minus also, right? And it is only for plus and minus? No, it is also for products. When there is a product is there, you can write product also. So plus minus product. Is it only for product, teacher? Yes, it's also for division also, right? How the division will be, teacher? For example, limit x tends to a f of x divided by g of x. So you can write it as each limits for the upper one, that is f of x, as well as limit for what? G of x also, right? It is limit x tends to a, you can write, and also limit x tends to a g of x. So the above rule you can use for plus, minus and product, and also divide you can use. The very common mistake student used to do is in the scalar multiplication. What do you mean by scalar multiplication, teacher? Suppose you have limits x tends to a for 5, for example, 3 times f of x. You can take this 3 out and you can write limit x tends to 5 f of x. This is a small confusion you have to remember. Other places, everything is same. Even in the power also, it will be same. You can take the limit inside, you can take the limit outside. It is all allowed. Let's go to the first problem. Evaluate the following limits. Evaluate the following limits and justify each step. First question A. What is that? Limit x tends to 5, 2x square minus 3x plus 4. This is the first question. So what you're going to do so far in the first exercise, whenever you are putting the values, you will be getting 0 by 0, indeterminate form or undefined. But here you are not going to get such cases in some places, but in other places you get, there are some rules are there, don't worry. So now we are putting 2 times 5 square minus 3 times it is 5 plus 4. Put it in the calculator. So it's 25 minus 30, 15 minus this 4. So it will be 39. Okay. But you put it in the calculator. No problem. So let's go to the B question. What is the B question? Limit x tends to minus 2 tens. What is spelling for tens? Tens. X tends to minus 2. X to the power of 3 plus 2x square minus 1 divided by 5 minus 3x. What we are going to do? We are going to put minus 2. So it is minus 2 the whole power 3 plus 2 times minus 2 the whole power 2 minus 1 divided by 5 minus 3 times minus 2. So you can put in the calculator. Let me take the calculator, press the fraction mode, and then plus minus 2 the whole cube plus 2 times minus 2 the whole square minus 1 divided by 5 times minus 3 minus 2, which is equal to, I'm getting minus 1 divided by 11. Right. So easy. So every time remember, just put in the calculator. Just put these values. Put the values in the calculator. So directly also you can put in the calculator, typing the equations and press calc button also, you will get answer. How, teacher? I'll tell you one easy way. Just type this equation x cube plus 2x square minus 1 divided by 5 minus 3x. As long as you are not getting math error, you can do it in the calculator directly. Then press the button calc. If you press the button calc, it will ask you the question x question mark. You just give minus 2. Just give minus 2 and then press equal. If you press equal, you will get the answer minus 1 divided by 11. Is it allowed, teacher? Yes, it is allowed. For easy problems, you can do it. Right, let's go to the next question. Find the limit x tends to 1 g of x. You're going to find the limit. Keep in your mind, you're going to find the limit. So limit x tends to g of x x tends to 1. X tends to 1, g of x. What is your g of x? There are two functions. One is x plus 1 if x is not equal to 1. And the next question is limit x tends to 1, right? And there is a function called pi is given if x is equal to 1. What do you mean by limit? I told you in the last exercise. Limit means what? It is approaching, but it is not exactly going to that place. See here, I'm not putting equal, I'm putting just approaching, it tending. So it is going near 1, but it is not exactly 1. Keep in your mind. But look here, there are two functions given. One is x is equal to 1 given. One is x is not equal to 1. So which function you will choose? You will choose only this function. Because if you choose this function x equals 1, it exactly touching. So this function will not come. So you are going to put x is equal to 1 here. So 1 plus 1, which is going to become what? 2. So easy question. These questions are very important. Whenever there is a square root is there, you can expect in the exam, because most of the teachers, they will concentrate on these type of equations. Very simple. You study in the prep year. What is this? This is a root. Root is an irrational number. You want to make this root as without root. What you will do? You will multiply by another root, right? Root times root is normal number. For example, root 4, I'll take another number, 5. Multiply by 5, you will get what? 5. So simple procedure. So if there is a plus, put minus. If there is a minus, put plus. In English, we call it as, or mathematical technical word is conjugate. So let's start this question. Okay, right. Very easy question. Limit t tends to 0, square root of t square plus 9 minus 3 divided by t square. Right. So there is a square root is there. So you are going to multiply the numerator and denominator. Look here, there is a minus is there. So it means you are going to put t square plus 9 plus 3 divided by square root of t square plus 9 plus 3. If there is a plus is here, you are going to put minus. So keep in your mind, very, very careful. Use the brackets. Brackets are very, very important. So this brackets avoid you to, this brackets will avoid careless mistakes. Okay. Is it the 3 is okay for you? Let me write again. Sorry. So this is my plus 3 and then I'll use the brackets carefully. Right. Yes. Look at the numerator. The numerator, it looks like a special product formula. What is that formula? You can see here square root of t square plus 9 and there is a minus 3 and there is a square root of t square plus 9 and then plus 3. How it looks like? It looks like a minus b times a plus b. Can you see that? So I can call it as a minus b, a plus b as a square minus b square. Of course, you all remember this rule, right? So what is in the place of a? In the place of a is square root of t square plus 9 the whole square minus what is in the place of b? It is 3 power 2. The same a is here, the same b is here, right? This equals, what do you mean by root 5 square? Just now I told you, or root 2 we can put simple number. Root 2 square is what? 2. The same thing, the square will become what? T square plus 9, right? And the square root will go away. And then this minus 9. Okay, wow. Minus 9 plus 9 cancels. So you are getting what? T square. Is this the answer, teacher? No. Is this the numerator part? So what we are going to do with, 1 minute, I'll reduce the font size. Okay, I'll take directly from here because the video is keep running. Okay, let me write. Yes, clear. So what is the question? The question is limit t tends to 0, right? And this part, which part? This part I got the answer. This part I got the answer. This one I call it as up, right? So up part I got the answer t square. So I got t square for this one. And what is the remaining one? T square and this one. Use the bracket. Brackets are very, very important. So you will get t square bracket open and then square root of t square plus 9. Square root of t square plus 9 plus 3. Okay, right. Now this t square gets cancels, right? Now we are going to put the value what? T is equal to 0. So come on, put t is equal to 0. When I put t is equal to 0, 1 divided by, so square root of 0 square plus 9 and then plus 3. Oh, sorry, it is outside the square root. This one and then plus 3 is outside. So this equals 1 divided by 0 square plus 9 is 0, right? Square root of 9. Square root of 9 is what? 3. So 3 plus 3, which is equal to how much? 1 divided by 6. Okay. You can check this answer directly in the calculator. Okay. Let me tell you how. Come on. Take your calculator, all of you. Take your calculator, please. Yes. Please press it, all these things. Square root of t square plus 9 minus 3. Let me explain this question how to check in the calculator. What is your question? Your question is limit x tends to 0. Its t is not available in the calculator. Okay. So please type in the calculator how to check in the calculator. Let me tell you how to check in the calculator. Please type, all of you. So which is x square plus 9 square root. Careful. And then after minus 3 is out of square root, divided by x square, right? Please press the button calc. Press the button what? Calc. Then you give x is equal to 0. Okay, press calc. X is equal to 0. Why x is equal to 0, teacher? Look here, limit t goes to 0. If you t equal to 0, immediately you will get math error. Getting, all of you, math error? Then press again the back side button. Back side, it means the left arrow. There is a left arrow here, right arrow here, and this is up and this is down, right? So press this arrow, the equation will come back. Now press again calc. Don't put 0, some other value which is nearer to 0. So let me say 0 0.999. Sorry, not 0, 0 0.999. 0 is right. So it will be 0 0.00001. You can say like that. Right. So if you press this left arrow, right, again this expression will come. So in this expression, instead of choosing x is equal to 0, please choose x is equal to 0 0.001, which is nearer to 0. You will get the answer in the calculator. 0 0.16666, like this it will get. It is nothing but what? 1 over 6. Clear, everybody? It's nothing but what? 1 over 6 is nothing but what? 0 0.1666, like that. So you can check your answer in the calculator, right? So when you get 0 by 0, indeterminate form or undefined, so you are going to use this method. This method normally we say multiply by its conjugate. Conjugate means minus become plus, plus become minus. So we get the answer like this. Clear? Let's go to the next question. This is a nice question and also it's an important question also. Right. Calculate the limit x tends to 4. Limit x goes to 4. F of x they are asking. Same thing I wanted to explain the previous problem. It has a connection with this. Look here. They are asking limit x tends to 1 g of x. So I cannot choose this one. I chose this one because x is not equal to 1. So you selected this value and put it and you got the answer. But now the situation is totally different. You see here. You have two functions are there. One function is what? X more than or equal to what? 4. And the another function is what? X is more than 4 and x is less than 4. Now look here. There is a point x is equal to 4 is here, right? For x more than 4, this side you have square root of x minus 4. For x less than 4, this side you have 8 minus 2x is there. So they are asking limit x tends to 4. So you don't have any function at x is equal to 4. So it means you have to find left hand limit and right hand limit. Yes, okay. So two steps you are going to find out. Step number 1, you are going to find out left hand limit. What is left hand limit? The left hand limit is put x is equal to a plus h. What is your a value? Which is a value is what? 4, right? So x is equal to 4 plus h. X goes to 4 and h goes to 0. If you don't know this method, I already put the previous exercise video. Go and watch the previous video and then come back. Right. So which function are you going to choose now? You are going to choose left hand. Oh, sorry, I made a mistake. Left hand limit is minus. Sorry. Left hand limit is minus, right? So for the left hand limit, what is the function? The left hand limit is 8 minus 2x, right? Left hand limit is 8 minus 2x, right? So the function for this one is f of x is equal to, function for this is f of x equals 8 minus 2x, which is left hand limit. So limit x tends to number 4, right? And the function is 8 minus 2x. So here now it changes to limit h goes to 0. 8 minus 2 into, what is your x? Your x is equal to 4 minus h. So 4 minus h you are going to put it. So limit h tends to 0, right? 8 minus 2 into 4 is what? 8. And 2 into this is what? Plus 2h. 8 gets cancelled. If you put h is equal to 0, you are going to get the answer what? 0. So the left hand limit is equal to what? 0. Right. Now step number 2 is we are going to find out the right hand limit. Right hand limit for the function what? Right hand limit square root of x minus 4. For the function f of x equals square root of x minus 4. Right. So limit x goes to 1, sorry, not 1, 4, square root of x minus 4. So right hand limit, what you have to do, put x is equal to what? A plus h. So x is equal to what? 4 plus h. X goes to 4, h goes to what? 0. So the same thing, you will change the limit as limit h goes to 0, square root of x. What is the x you are going to put it? 4 plus h. So 4 plus h minus 4. 4 gets cancelled. So limit h goes to 0, square root of h. So when you put 0, you are going to get what? Square root of 0, which is equal to what? 0. So what is your left hand limit? 0. What is your right hand limit? 0. If the left hand limit is equal to right hand limit, then this is equal to limit of the function. So therefore, limit x tends to 4, your f of x is equal to, the answer is 0. Keep in your mind, this is a rule. If left hand limit is equal to right hand limit, then the limit of the function. Okay teacher, suppose left hand limit is not equal to right hand limit. What should I do? You should write the limit does not exist. Right? Let's go to the next question. Again the square root is coming, which is conjugate problem, right? Conjugate issues, right? Yes. So limit h tends to 0, square root of 9 plus h minus 3. Same problem, idea is same. So use the bracket, everybody, multiply. What we are going to do? We are going to multiply by square root of 9 plus h plus 3, right? The same thing, square root of 9 plus h plus 3. Doing like this is called what? Conjugate. Right. So let us do the numerator, which I call it as up. Only I do the upper part. Upper part is square root of 9 plus h minus 3 times 9 plus h plus 3. Right. This is of the model what? A minus b times a plus b. What is a minus b times a plus b? A square minus b square. Right. So whenever you see the root, you have to do like this, teacher. Yes. But how you have to start? You have to put the limits. For example, when I put h is equal to 0, automatically this part will becomes what? Look here. Divided by 0 becomes 0, infinity, right? So therefore it means what? It is an indeterminate form, or you can say undefined. So no need to check this also. Just type the equation in the calculator, press calc and put 0. Automatically you will get what? Math error. Once you get math error, finished. You have to do some more steps. Right. So this equals, what is in the place of a? Square root of 9 plus h the whole square. What is in the place of b? 3 square. So this equals, right? Square root of 9 plus h whole square is what? Just 9 plus h minus 9. 9 gets cancelled. So you got the answer what? H. This is for the numerator. So what happened to the problem? The problem takes the model, right? Limit h goes to 0. And this part we got the answer just now using a plus b, a minus b. I got h divided by h times bracket open square root of 9 plus h plus 3. Clear all of you? H gets cancelled. So limit h goes to 0, 1 divided by square root of 9 plus h plus 3. Come on, put h is equal to 0. Put h is equal to 0. So it will be 1 divided by square root of 9 plus 0 plus 3. Sorry, plus 3 should be down. Sorry. Right, this equals square root of 9 is what? 3. So 3 plus 3 is going to become what? 1 by 6. Just now we did it. Remember? Same idea. Okay, teacher, how can I check in the calculator? Same thing. Type your equation. All of you already typed before. Type your equation. Only equation. And put x is equal to 0. Calc. Press the button calc. When you press the button calc, it will ask x equals question mark. Put x is equal to 0. You will get math error. What you will get? Math error. Then choose which the value is nearer to 0, which is 0.001. You choose Definitely you will get for this one. This is for checking. Keep in your mind, this is for what? Checking. Now let's go to the next question. Again, square root. You can also check this one. There is a t coming down. So you have to use conjugate method. What is the name of the method? Conjugate. So very simple now. Right. Very, very simple. Very simple. Let me take it like this. Right. So the limit t goes to 0, square root of 1 plus t minus square root of 1 minus t divided by t. So this is going to become multiply with, open the brackets, this is square root of 1 plus t plus square root of 1 minus t. Okay, sorry, 1 minus t. You are going to change only this minus, you are going to make it plus, remaining all same, 1 plus t, 1 plus t, 1 minus t, 1 minus t. Okay, right, divided by t. Okay, right. Let me do the numerator part and then I'll come back to the denominator. Okay, right. Oh, sorry, again I'm making mistakes. Right, same number you have to put, 1 plus t plus square root of 1 minus t. Okay. So this numerator I'll call it as upper part. Okay. So upper part is what? Square root of 1 plus t minus square root of 1 minus t. Slowly you do, will get the answer. Don't be panic. Okay. Panic means what? No stress. Plus square root of 1 minus t. Only this. Right. So this is of the model what? A minus b. Right. And this is of the model what? A plus b. Right. So it is equal to what? A square minus b square. So what is your A? A is square root of 1 plus t the whole power 2 minus what is in the place of b? Square root of 1 minus t whole power 2. So when you square, square root will go. So you'll get 1 plus t and you will get 1 minus t, right? So this is equal to 1 plus t minus 1, right? And then minus of minus plus t. Right. So 1 gets cancelled. So you are getting the answer 2t for the upper portion. Right. So let me go to the question. Limit t tends to 0. So limit t tends to 0. The question is square root of, let me take it what? Square. The upper part, this becomes, the upper part becomes, you got the answer is what? 2t. Okay, so this will be 2t, right? 2t divided by, and the lower part which is denominated, there is a t and this term. So there is a t and there is a term which is 1 plus square root of 1 plus t and then plus square root of 1 minus t. I'll check it out. I'm not sure. I'll check it out, please. 1 plus t, 1 minus t. Yes. Now this t gets cancelled. When I start to put t equal to 0, what I will get? 2 divided by, right, square root of 1 plus 0, square root of 1 minus 0. So this equals 2 divided by square root of 1 is what? 1. So it is 1, right? And then this is plus 1. So this is going to become 2 by 2, which is the answer is what? 1. Very, very easy problem. Every time teacher you says it's easy. For us it's not easy. Only thing is algebraic calculation. That's it. Next we are going to do one different problem. It's so easy again. It's a different problem. If limit x tends to f of x minus 8 divided by x minus 1 equals 10, find limit x tends to 1 f of x. Usually we give the function and ask you to find the limit. That function is inside this problem. Very simple. Let me start. Limit x goes to 1, f of x minus 8 divided by x minus 1 equals 10, right? What is the question? The question is find limit x goes to 1 f of x. So I want to bring this one equals. Very simple. Let me cross multiply. Malum cross multiply. Suppose you have 2 by 3 is equal to x. What we do? 2 equals 3x, right? The same manner, limit x goes to 1, f of x minus 8 equals 10 times x minus 1. I'm taking x, at the same time you have to take the limit also, you have to put it. Because this is for him also, the limit. Okay, right. So limit x goes to 1, f of x minus 8 is equal to, When I put x is equal to 1 here, I'm not getting infinity, but I can get 0. So 10 times 1 minus 1 is equal to what? 10 times 0, which is equal to 0. So therefore, limit x goes to 1, f of x minus 8 is equal to what? 0. What is my question? Find limit x goes to 1, f of x. So therefore, limit x goes to 1, f of x is equal to, this minus 8 goes that side, which is equal to 8. This is actually a simple problem. Normal calculative work, we are going to do it. Calculation work, sorry. Then let's go to, so it's easy. So just we are doing what? Cross multiply here. Cross multiply. Keep in your mind. Cross multiply and take the limits also. Take the limits also. What is this, teacher? Look here. I cross multiply and then I take the limits also. Let's go to next very interesting and also important problem. Why, teacher, this is so important? Look at this question. You have the square root in the numerator and you have the square root in the denominator. Both you have. So far, if there is a square root in the numerator, we put up and down by what? With a plus or minus, right? So listen carefully. Small way, let me teach you this one, because it's very important. Limit x goes to 2, square root of 6 minus x minus 2. Okay. For this one, what I'm going to do, I'm going to multiply the numerator square root of 6 minus x plus 2 divided by square root of 6 minus x plus 2. Clear, everybody? Clear? Right. Now what I'm going to do, the next one for the down, 1 divided by square root of 3 minus x minus 1. This part I have taken it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to multiply by numerator 3, square root is not full. It is only for this. I'm going to multiply square root of 3 minus x plus 1 divide by square root of 3 minus x plus 1. Is it okay? This is the one I did it. Okay. Right. So the numerator part is here, the denominator part is here. This is the conjugate part. This is conjugate. Conjugate means what? Minus become plus, plus become minus. Okay. This is the up and this is the down. You can say like that. Yes. What is that conjugate? Look here, there is a minus. I put it as plus, I put it as plus. And there is a minus here. I put it as plus, I put it as plus here. Clear, all of you? Right. Now what are you going to do, teacher? The same pair you take it together. Same family people you take it together. It means, what is the same family, teacher? This one is same family. Are you okay with that? Yes, minus plus. And this one is the same family. You can see that? Yes, this is the same family. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to check first one, 6 minus x minus 2 multiply by square root of 6 minus x plus 2. Okay, this is of the formula what? A minus b times a plus b. A minus b times a plus b is what? A square minus b square. What is a? Square root of 6 minus x, the whole square, right? Minus 2 square. So this equals 6 minus x minus 4. 6 minus 4 is what? 2. So which is equal to 2 minus x. Let me keep it one side. And then I put a line here. I take another color. What I'm going to do, this part I'm going to do it. So square root of 3 minus x minus 1. Okay, again I'm putting this whole square root. Square root of 3 minus x minus 1 and square root of 3 minus x plus 1. Clear? Right. So this is of the model a minus b and times a plus b. This is equal to what? A square minus b square. Right. So this equals, what is your a? Square root of 3 minus x, the whole square, minus what is your b? 1 square. So this is 3 minus x, because square is original number, minus 1. So 3 minus 1 is going to become what? 2. 3 minus 1. So it is 2 minus x. Now slowly I will write it by showing the screen. Okay. So let me write now. So this part I got it as 2 minus x, right? And then this I didn't get it. I just write it this one. Square root of 6 minus x plus 2. I didn't get anything. and then this part I got it as 2 minus x, where in the down, keep in your mind down, because it's already in the down. 2 minus x I got it, but the numerator I did not touch this one, so you just write this one as it is, which is square root of 3 minus x plus 1. Okay, let me write carefully because I'm just moving this one. Square root of 3 minus x plus 1. Okay, right. So this is the denominator. So 2 minus x gets cancelled. So what is remaining? The remaining is square root of 3 minus x plus 1 in the numerator divided by square root of 6 minus x plus 2. For this one, I'm going to use limit x tends to 2, and this also you can put it limit x tends to 2. When limit x tends to 2, right, it means what? You're going to put what? X is equal to 2. So when I put x is equal to 2, I will get square root of 3 minus 2 and then plus 1 divided by square root of, again I'm putting square root full, 6 minus 2 plus 2, right? So this equals square root of 3 minus 2 is what? Square root of 1. And then plus 1 divided by square root of 6 minus 2 is what? Square root of 4 plus 2. So square root of 1 is 1 plus 1 and square root of 4 is what? 2 plus 2. So I'm getting 2 divided by 4, which is equal to what? 1 over 2. Which is equal to what? 1 over 2. Clear all of you? So it's so simple. Let me explain again what you're going to do it. You are going to do this conjugate part and take it out and then do it. So in this way you are getting the answer as what? 1 over 2. So this finishes your exercise number. I forgot it. Exercise number is, because the book number is not matching with your exercise. The online, the PDF, it's not matching with yours. This is 1.6. So actually this is 2.3 in the original book in the 9th edition. Anyway, no problem. We are interested only in the problems, right? Okay, so it finishes your exercise 1.6, which is calculation of limits using the rules or laws, you can say like that. Okay, great. Now we have learned how to calculate limits using basic laws. Practice these problems and you will master the limits in no time. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe so you won't miss the upcoming Calculus 1 lessons, right? So East or West, Dr. Zahir Math YouTube channel is the best. See you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.